Hey guys, and welcome back. Today I'll be showing you the outfits I took down to Liverpool for Eurovision this year. We're starting off by this green jumper. My mum actually got this for me a couple of days before we left the charity shop, and the reason for this is it's very carrier, kind of Yeri, aka Finland, aka cha-cha-cha vibes. For a normal item of clothing, is probably as close as what you're gonna get out of a charity shop. That's kind of somewhat similar to his outfit for Eurovision. I wore this to the Eurovision village on the day we arrived in Liverpool when he was performing, and yeah, it's just a very cozy jumper. We're going straight in with the semi-final 2 outfit. I wore a beige basic crop top and this sequins skirt. We were very lucky to get tickets to the grand final, but also the semi-final 2. So there's 2 semi-finals. The first one where half the country perform, and then the second one where the other half perform. And so we got to go to the second one. So yeah, that was my outfit for the semi-finals, and I just kind of wore a kind of metallic copper trainer. This t-shirt I took down in the end still, and I wore it to the semi-final ones when we went to Camp Furnace to watch it, and I wore it with the sequin skirt that we just saw. I did originally, at the time of filming this video, was wearing it for the final until I swapped out with a pink t-shirt because it just seemed a bit too dark for Eurovision. It is a long meshed sleeved t-shirt with a square neck, and it has ruffles, kind of gathers at the front. It's not a crop top. I mean, maybe it is actually, like when I'm holding up against me. It's not a crop top. It's slightly shorter though than like the standard t-shirt length. And now we've got some fake leather trousers, or fake leather pants, whatever you want to call them. Don't really know what I was trying to achieve here. And at the time I don't think really I knew what I was doing either. So yeah, I wore these with a pink t-shirt in the end, and for the finals I wore my Nike Air Force One. I did not show the shoes in this video, but I will leave pictures of the outfits and from Eurovision in the community tab if you want to go and check it out and see exactly what I wore. And now I'm going to show you the grand final piece. If this doesn't scream Eurovision, I don't know what does. It's got sequins, it's got sparkles, it's got colours. It's just Graham Norton, back off. This is my blazer, not yours. This is the only item that I bought for Eurovision from a shop. Everything else I bought. Everything else I had already, or the jumper that I'm wearing, the green jumper, I got from a charity shop. And yeah, I just love this blazer so much. I will use it again, whether it be for somebody's fancy birthday or Hogmanay, like New Year. But I just seen this and it just screamed Eurovision to me. And yeah, it's made really well as well. For the bag for the final, I took this sequins bag. It doesn't really go with the sequins blazer, but you can't have too much sequins for Eurovision, right? If you've watched my other ASMR videos, you might recognise this bag, as I used it as a trigger in one of my, I think it was like my second ASMR video. I don't own very many bags, but this is one that I've kept throughout the time. I love it to pieces. And it's like that mermaid iridescence type sequence where, depending on the light, usually green, blue, teal, purple, and then if you brush it up, it turns black. to anybody who is thinking about going to Eurovision in the future, just a little side note, your bags have to be no bigger than a sheet of A4 piece of paper. So that is why. I mean, I don't think that's much of an issue. Maybe it is for some, but for me it's pretty easy. Now we have a string of sunflowers. My mom actually got a few of these for Kento calling, but I asked if we could borrow one. I don't really know why I borrowed one. If you know, last year Ukraine won Eurovision, but because of the war, we're hosting it for them. When I say we, I mean the UK. And that's why I've got the flag in the back there, the Ukrainian flag, and the sunflowers is Ukraine's national flower. And they're also my favourite flower. I also drive a light blue Mini, at which I was driving to Liverpool, and so I ended up putting these kind of over the dashboard in my car. So like the yellow sunflowers and the light blue Mini, it just screamed like the support for Ukraine. And driving around Eurovision, and I tell you, my car has never looked so tacky, but I love it. Here we had a unicorn horn, which I got free from Superdog many years ago. I used it for some Halloween looks, and then essentially I was chucking it out. So my mom wanted it, kept it, and in the end she took it for the grand final because she really likes the song Unicorn, which is representing Israel. Now we've just got a crocheted sunflower, which is blue and yellow for Ukraine, from Etsy, and I kind of wore it mostly on my denim jacket around Liverpool. And we have this crocheted pink hat. And yeah, so Kalush Orchestra won it last year. The main guy in it wears a pink hat like this. So there was a lot of pink bucket hats this year at Eurovision. Who is this geezer? I don't remember inviting you to the video. This is Terry Wogan. He used to host Eurovision when my mum was my age, and before, he passed on the reins to Graham Norton, who now hosts Eurovision for us. Oh, talking of the guy, there he is, the national treasure. I absolutely love Graham Norton. He is so funny. He is just perfect for hosting Eurovision. And yeah, like I said, he's a national treasure. So my mum and I walked around Eurovision, Liverpool, that week with these masks, being silly billies that we are. But it was all good vibes. And now we have our own personal flag ceremony. We have Australia. Have you ever done anything like this before? Have you ever done anything like this before? Oh my goodness, Finland, of course. I love Kavia, aka Yeri, aka Cha Cha Cha, aka Guy in Green with the pink dancers. Oh my gosh, don't get me started. He is my favourite. I'm obsessed with him even now. He is the winner of my eyes. And we've also got the Ukrainian big flag in the background. As much as these flag poles make a lovely ASMR noise, you cannot take flag poles into the grand final of Eurovision, just to let you know. So you do have to remove the flag from the pole. But for smaller flags, we have Iceland. Most of these my mum wanted, and Iceland was for the semi-finals. We've got Sweden. I will get into that. That was not showing support for Sweden this year. Germany. My mum loves Germany. Lord of the Lost, we just recently seen them actually perform live in Edinburgh. We've got another Australian one, and also Israel, which was that unicorn song. Oh, we're getting really into this, waving these flags now. Oh, and of course another small Finnish flag. The guy next to me actually at the grand final, he thought I was Finnish. That's how big we are and how much I would support in Carrier. The dude next to me thought I was Finnish and was like trying to talk so clearly to me, and was just like, "Oh, I think you've got yourself a winner." And yeah, it was just so funny. And I didn't dare correct him. I was like, "Do you know what? For the night, I might as well be Finnish, quite honestly." So going back to that wee small Swedish flag, I'm not going to hold a grudge over Sweden winning this year, even though there's a lot of controversy surrounding it. But she stole the trophy from my guy, so of course I'm going to hold a little bit of a grudge. However, my wee small Swedish flag was to show support for Cornelia Jacobs, who was performing in the interval on the grand final, and she represented Sweden last year. And she just had an amazing song last year, and I mean her music is incredible. She just recently released a new song called I Turn to You. It's beautiful, she's beautiful, and I'm obsessed with her, so that's why I had the Swedish flag. But anyway, this wraps up this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you would like a story time of Eurovision, then let me know and I can see what I can do. Sorry it's been very fast paced and a bit manic here and there, but yeah, thank you for watching.